Hey guys, it's Triple H Guy 2004. I just got done at Best Buy or Fye, whatever the fuck. And I got this, the best of WCW Clash of Champions on Blu-ray. It's a nice Blu-ray. See what we got in here. See what the listings are. God. The rivalry. Ric Flair versus Sting, Clash of Champions, March 27th, 1988. We got Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard versus Lex Luger, Barry Windham. Arn Anderson versus Tully Blanchard and Sting and Dusty Rhodes. Ricky Morton versus Ivan Koloff. Ric Flair versus Terry Funk in an I Quit match. Mil Mascares versus Cactus Jack Manson. Clash of Champions, February 1990. Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. NWA National Tag Team Championship match. Clash of Champions, 1990. To be the man, woo! You gotta beat the man. Ric Flair versus Lex Luger for the NWA United States Championship. Clash of Champions, September 5th, 1990. Almost my birthday. The Young Pistols and Z-Man versus the Fabulous Freebirds. Clash of Champions, 1991. 15-man Battle Royal, Clash of Champions, September 5th, 1991. Also almost near my birthday. Sting versus Rick Rude. Ric Flair and Arn Anderson versus the Hollywood Blondes. We know who that is. Brian Pillman and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Or Stunning Steve Austin back then. Brian Pillman versus Stunning Steve Austin. Clash of Champions, 1993. Lord Steven Regal versus Dusty Rhodes at Clash of Champions, January 27th, 1994. That should be a good match for the WCW television title. The Elimination Tag Match. Ric Flair versus Rick Rude and Vader at Clash of Champions, 1994. That finishes up Disc 1. Disc 2 has, here we are again, Sting versus Ric Flair yet again, Stunning Steve Austin versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Hollywood Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage, God rest his soul, Ric Flair and the Giant at the, whatever, I don't see that, Medusa versus Bull Nakano, Diamond Dallas Page versus Eddie Guerrero, the late great Eddie Guerrero, and match for the Battle Bull ring. I'm gonna watch this. Harlem Heat versus the Steiner Brothers versus Sting and Lex Luger. WCW Cruiserweight Championship match. Ultimo Dragon versus the Iceman Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 holds. Cruiserweight Championship, the man of 1,001 holds, Chris Jericho versus Eddie Guerrero. The late great Eddie Guerrero is again. Diamond Dallas Page and Lex Luger versus Scott Hall, Randy Macho Man Savage. God rest his soul again. Ric Flair and Barry Windham versus the Midnight Express. And Sting versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Rick Rude and Steve Austin. These are the Blu-ray extras. Dustin Rhodes and Sting versus Big Van Vader, Paul Orndorff, and Barry Windham. So, looks like a damn good buy. It was 26 bucks at Fye. A little bit more than I wanted to pay, but sometimes you gotta pay a little bit more to get what you want. So, that is just all for the Blu-ray pickups. Now on to the regular pickups. We got WrestleMania 23. I'm not going to go down the match listings. We got Hardcore Edition Mick Foley, Greatest Hits and Misses, A Life in Wrestling, of course, Mick Foley. That is a 3-disc DVD set. And then we got the Rise and Fall of WECW, the Extreme Championship Wrestling. These DVDs I know go for pretty good money on the internet. I got them for $6.99. So, yeah. Spent about $50 on what I wanted. But, so, like I said, you got to pay for sometimes a little bit more than you want for what you want. So, this is Triple H Guy 2004 here on YouTube. Peace.